Hey, Nate. Thank you so much for the good luck. Good morning. GB, good morning to you too. How are you guys doing today? Hope your rounds went well in the tournament. Let's see what we got here. Make sure my bags are set up right. All right, let's get it. Connection's not stable. Only played 2 GB. Okay, you guys can hear me okay, right? Stream's coming through decent. I don't know why my connection's not stable. Kind of weird. How'd you do, GB? You get both of them through to the weekend round? I go by J. I can go by JD. It's fine too. But Scribe is preferred. GB. All right. What are we playing here? This is a good little preview for the upcoming Nordic Fjords mini. For anybody that's going to do that. $200 game rookie minus 26, Pro 1 minus 24. Well done, GB. Way to go. It's really good with only 200 games. Definitely don't have a lot of clubs on that account. So that's very well done. Very, very well done. And minus 24 in Pro 1, that should get you through too. So good job. So I think I'm going to switch to the APOC for this drive just because electric curl would be good. We're going into a headwind too, so I'm going to play this 10% max. But not sure. Yeah, I mean, Thor's would be great because of the top spin, but let's go to APOC instead. Only one side spin. See how we do on our first game out of the gate, right? Some OP here. Great rate. Maybe that'll help us. I don't know. All right, that's fine. I'll play the Endbringer shot here. I'm going to try to find this funnel. Did you get through? Yes, I did. I shot 32 in Pro 3 on Goldfinger, and this account, this account is an expert too, and was an adventurous round. I started out really awful. I made a really boneheaded mistake on the second hole. I did a ball switch. I don't have. I was trying to do a. I set up at the P2. Going for a rough bump with a quarterback and set up at with a katana at min distance, and then I tried to do a ball switch to get a win 5, but I don't have any power 2 win 5 balls on this account, so I mistakenly switched to a power 3 ball, and I was running out of time. Set me up too high and everything. I tried to adjust on the fly, just kind of wing it, and ended up in the bunker. Couldn't save it, so made a par. It was my first time I made a par. And our opponent missed, and it's really tricky to miss this shot too. But anyway, I did get through on this account. I came back pretty nice on the back nine. and ended up with a 28, which isn't fantastic, but I'm going to try to use the funnel here. I can find it. Not having any luck finding it. All right. No spin. A little bit top, I guess. I don't know. 11 rings. Should not have any spin on this, but we're going to do 9-ish. Just got to hit. And hope. Nope. Missed it. I don't like that. Maybe 15 would have been better. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the nice words, GB. I kind of want to have that shot back. You really don't have a lot of time anymore. I feel like since the new update, I could be totally wrong, but it just feels like the timer's a lot faster, and so you don't really have much time to kind of try to find a shot and then trying to switch back, you know. So I appreciate everybody being in here today on this. This is your Saturday morning, or you know, a Sunday afternoon, or Saturday evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. All right, so I'm gonna play this 30 max. So it's great that we got a shootout hole. This will show you one of the Nordic fjords. So if you're playing the mini upcoming, you know, yeah, it definitely does seem faster. Same 45 seconds as always. You asked PD GB about the shot clock. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just to me, it does. I mean, you know, as you saw, like, you know, I was trying to find that funnel, and I didn't take a whole lot of time trying to find it, and then all of a sudden I abandoned it, and you know, my timer's down to 10 seconds for me to try to get an adjustment off, and by the time I'm finishing adjusting my rings, which doesn't take a whole lot of time either, I got 2 seconds to hit the shot, you know, so hit it a lot faster than I wanted to. I like to let the needle go a couple times before I release. All right, so we should beat that, but you never know. But I'm gonna go one left, 4 top here in this wind angle. And we're gonna do 30 max on the adjustment. So 1 left. I don't know. It's not quite. I'm gonna go a little bit less than 4 top. Sit up on that line there. 30 max is 13.7 rings. 7, and then that's 6.7 rings. Perfect. See how this comes in. Too high up. Sit, sit. I think that should still win though. Hope all Nordic. Well, we'll see what we get. All right, so it's a win. Yeah, I'll play tour 10 for a little bit to see what we get. Now, this is these are all from the second tee, so I'm not sure what the adjustments would be for rookie. You'd have to play a lower level. You have to play a lower level tour. Is it still on? Is Nordic still on tour 5? Let me look. No, tour 4 maybe. Yeah, so you'd have to play tour 4 to get acclimated to Nordic for rookie. Approximate distances. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tour 4, there you go, GB, yeah. So you'd have to play it a little bit differently. I'm not sure what... I haven't played Tour 4 in a long time, and when I did, Nordic wasn't even on it. So I'm not exactly sure. All right, so I'm going to switch to my Thor's Hammer. The reason I'm switching to Thor's Hammer is because if we do go to a shootout, I do want it there. We're going to use a P1 ball. Going to go one back, one right, in a headwind. 10. We're going 0% max numbers here. And we are going to just adjust. So 0% max is 6.3 rings, somewhere around there. I'm going to go a little bit of right curl just to the right side of the ball on the right part of the circle. Try to hit perfect. And that's good. Perfect. So now we have to kind of wait to see what our wind angle is for the second shot. If we have a headwind of any kind, we are going to go with around a min distance sniper rough bump, and the rough bump plays plus 25. If not, we're going to use, if we have a tailwind angle, we'll just have to play a little bit higher up and use the fairway and kind of bounce it in with backspin. And that, using the fairway, if you're not doing the rough bump, it plays plus 20 at club. Ah, George, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, George. Thank you so much for coming in. Again, I know you've been in here before, so really appreciate it. I'll try to do my best to call out adjustments. If I don't and you have any questions, I'll try to do my best to answer those as well. All right, so this is nice. This is nice. We have kind of a min distance here. Rough bump. Try to get the ball guide. I'm going to try to get it on the right side of the cup here through the hole. That might be too hot, but we'll see. 12 rings on the adjustment here because we're doing 25 min, I'm sorry. Just 12 rings, so 6 at a time. That's what I'm going to do here. And try to hit perfect. And for some reason on this hole, I always either hit great left or great right. So this is going to miss. But never mind. Never mind. Great left is the new perfect. Boom. Like your voice, demeanor, and game style. Thank you so much, George. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Wow, I thought I missed that with the great left. But I'm guessing with setting up higher up on the hole, that actually helped. So the offset helped. I just have a bad tendency. This hole, for some reason, it's very hard. For some reason, it's very hard for me to hit the sniper perfect on this hole. I don't know why. Just a bugaboo. Thank you so much for the BAM, George. Thanks for the boom, Nate. Appreciate it. Right. Let's collect our little daily challenge that we got before we play the next one. I have another one. Play one game, haven't used the backbone. Okay. That's not a problem either, but I'll wait to do that before I switch accounts. So I'll do that at the end. And I'll show you how to do it. Funny to hear streamers in image what they might look like and then see them when they get on camera. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's a good point, George. That's very good. Very good point. Yeah, you definitely have an expectation, based on if you just hear them, the voice, and all that stuff without a picture. But yeah. All right, so this one I'm going to use a P2 ball, and I'm going to try to use the Thor's hammer. I've sort of don't know the exact adjustment. Oh, okay, we have a tailwind here, so probably send it with a APOC. I'm going up against an APOC 5, or 8, I mean. Ooh. So we have a tail crosswind. But typically, I like using, if we're not doing that, I typically like to use a P2 ball because you kind of need it for the second shot if you're hitting it down at the end of the fairway here on the Sequoia hole. Oh, I know, George. So at first you thought a rematching an opponent would be an easy 30 season tokens in the daily challenge. Yeah, I totally agree. It's especially the higher up the tour play you go, you find that people don't rematch that easy. So I have that daily challenge actually. So we're gonna on my other account, I believe, it's still a rematch an opponent. So we're gonna try to do that. So I'm gonna use a Titan here to try to do what my opponent did with an APOC. I don't have enough. I don't have as much topspin, so I won't be able to get it down as far if we do hit it correctly. We'll just see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna go 10% max here. We're just trying to get it right there, maybe. Make sure I have the Goliath bag. 9.9. Then we're gonna push back up to max and go full OP. Hey, perfect. So that's good. I used right spin. Beautiful. I'll take that drive every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Love it. As I said, I didn't have enough. I don't have enough topspin, so I couldn't hit it as far as our opponent with the APOC 8. You see though, same ball, APOC 8 goes 15 yards further apparently. So I hit that perfect. Can't really complain. And our opponent has a B-52-7, which is also an advantage because you get the best of both worlds. You get the power of a Goliath with the accuracy of a Grizzly. It's it's very very nice. Thank you so much for the kind words, George. Yeah, nice shot. Yeah, I mean, well, I wouldn't consider myself a higher player, but I do appreciate that. I try my best. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different routes to take on every hole. I mean, there's no guaranteed way to play the game. I just had that type of wind, so I was like, I might as well go for it here. So that's max. Don't really like going above here, so we're gonna set up a little further back, and that's about go 15 rings ish. Gonna play as a 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna call this around 75% club, I think. So 6.6. And I'm not going to use any spin here. I'm gonna see how this comes in. So try to hit perfect here. We did. I'm not sure though if I probably needed some spin here. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Ooh, and that wasn't enough. That was too much, I should say. So I over adjusted there. Let me see real quick. I'm guessing that was around 15 rings that I pulled down from with Goliath 8. Yeah, that was way too much. I probably should have done. Yeah, that was around mid distance. No big deal. Now the fun part is all my shootout notes and stuff that I go off of are with a P1 ball or P2, P1, P2. But P3 is going to be a little challenging because you can't sit up in the same spot because you have too much power. So I'll try to adjust on the fly here for you. Like this hole, for example. Actually, this one will be okay. I'm going to use P1 numbers, and we're going to go 15% max with P1 numbers. And you kind of want to use a little bit of an offset to the right because of the wind push. But I'm going to push up to the +5 yard mark, which would be a sniper at P1 numbers. I'm going to go straight up from a no moving targets starting point. And this shot is actually thanks to KK. If you have her guide, that's who you need to go with. The epics generally suck to low to mid. Yes. Oh yeah, they definitely like once you get the epics to like level, you know, gosh, I would say like, you get them to like 6, 7, they're phenomenal. I mean, the APOC gets really good at level 5. So does Thor's hammer. 5, 6 are good. All right, so we're gonna push straight up till we get to yardage mark number 5. We're gonna go 3.1 backspin and about half a bar of right spin. So it's gonna look kind of weird, but that's the setup point. And then we're gonna go 15% max. P3 numbers, or P1 numbers, I should say, is 9.3. And now we just need to try to hit perfect. Which we did. And we'll see how this comes in. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe didn't need as much right spin. Not too much of a wind push. Not bad, though. We'll take it. It's a winner. Let me change balls here. Back to the nav. So that's a case where you have a P3 ball. Excuse me. Where you have a power 3 ball, but you're able to switch to or you're able to play power 1 numbers based on where you're at in your club. So it starts you there. So there you go. I like having Thor's hammer for some of these shots because, we're actually going to play our rock bag and with a katana. I like using a katana on this hole, the Sequoia hole. But I like having a Thor's hammer as an option off the tee because of, this is a send it win too. You could send it, just mash it down there if you want, but I'm not going to do that. Try to play somewhat safe here. I'm only going to go with 3 top though. I don't want to go too far. And try to find the spot here. Blue ring on the rough. Maybe go second bounce just there on the fairway. A little further back, 10% max. We're going to go 10.2 rings here. Make sure I'm not overpowering this one. Full curl. Hope I adjusted correctly there. And that sits. Sit, sit, sit. Okay, perfect. Got the nice little hop there. All right, we're in good shape here. So I just want to put this one in the fairway. You could definitely just send it here too. Yeah, it is, George. Looking back at win variance, yep, with power numbers. Thank you for the nice shot. Yep, appreciate it. So you could definitely do you could do this too. What our opponent's doing, which is using backspin and just doing a rough bump out of here. Interesting using backspin. but I haven't tried this shot. When this was on, when I was going through, I think it was tour 6. Oh, I see. Going with overpower here. Okay. And backspin. I guess trying to. Kind of interested at this shot. Oh, nice. I see. Okay, that's a very nice shot too. But I would do a rough bump off the tee on tour 6 on the first tee. Okay, so we have a decent win here. So going down here, I'm going to do full right. I'm just going to try to get my topspin to be maybe not full right, 2 right. Just get my topspin right to the hole here at max. We're going to do 10% here and hope we don't fly too far. We're going to go 10 rings. Try to guesstimate 12.6. Might hit the tree here. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's hope we don't hit the tree. We did hit perfect. Wow, that came in really bad. Interesting. I guess I didn't need 12 point. Wow, that's really weird. I guess maybe I didn't need, I over adjusted there, I think. Interesting. Okay. Normally comes in a lot better than that when you can play the rough bump, which we had a win for that. No big deal. Maybe need to set up a little bit further left. Our opponent has had a really good drive that allows you to kind of even go further down on the rough here and a way more consistent rough bump, I think, from down here. I've yet to have one that far because I don't use a lot of times. I'm not using power 3 balls, but whoops, hit the wrong button. But yeah. See. I played it at plus 10, George, elevation on this. I really call it's funny. It's like it's called elevation, but it's really like just an adjustment number. Now this looks really good. This has a chance to go in. Oh, that's unlucky. Very unlucky. All right. So, see if we can't get a Nordic Fjords one to help you out, maybe. I can tell you right now, I am not a fan of the Nordic Fjords shootout holes. They're not my favorite at all. Trying to get especially if you're trying to get a hole in one in a tournament, they're challenging. At least to me, they are. But we'll see what we get. Okay, so we have Gakasha Bay. This one I don't like either, but here we are. So this one we're gonna play. I'm gonna play P1 numbers actually on this hole, and this one's a little tricky. This one's a little tricky. Based on this wind angle, it's kind of in between a cross and a cross head. So see how this goes. Oh, thank you so much, Adrian. I appreciate you coming in, stopping by, hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ooh, that is a big bounce. Okay, so we're gonna see what we can do here. This is a very tricky wind angle, in my opinion. So it's kind of there. We want to go one right, hold the back. Whoops. I'm going to do that to start with, and then we're going to find our landing spot. kind of like here, maybe. I don't know. And I'm going to reduce it to 1 right and go 5 back. And we're going to go 11.7. I'm going to go 10 max. And I got to hurry. Can't really see. Go a little bit of right curl too. Probably needed more curl than that. Yeah, I needed more curl. Need way more curl. That's unfortunate. Needed I only went inner circle. I needed to go about 3/4 ball curl right. I could have came in a lot better. That's okay though. That's okay. First loss. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. That was a bad shot. Ugh. Bad shot on my part anyway. Rushing. That's what happens when you rush. Forgot I needed more curl than that. Well, 8 games in a row on tour 10's not bad. I'll take it. We just played this Sequoia Hole a couple holes ago, so gonna use a P3 or P2 ball again, unless we can, unless we have a send it type wind again. 9.1's not really enough. I'm not gonna go with it this time. So let's go with, gonna go with Katana. Gonna go with Thor's Hammer. Only gonna do about 1 left. I'm gonna do 3 top. Gonna use the wind push here. I'm gonna start at the +10, maybe +9. Let's start at +9. 10%. We're gonna go 5-9. Try to hit perfect. Which we did. See how this comes in. Oh, it clipped the rough. Okay. Need to start a little higher up. That's not good. We're too far back here. Need to be up above the hill here to have a real shot at reaching the green too, with a power 2 ball. So I could have either pushed up a ring or after adjustment, or we could have just started up at complete max. A little bit more topspin would have been okay too, like 3.5 bars instead, set up at the same spot. So not a big deal. Looks like our opponent's going to mash it here. I just don't like the wind. I don't think it's. I think it's, at least for me anyway. We'll see. I could have done the same shot that our opponent's doing, because I also have an APOC 5. So I've been short though with a lower wind like this, trying it before. So we'll see. And a great left will not help. Yep, water ball. So that's why I didn't go for the shot, because the wind was just a little too low. So, and now we have a tailwind, which is actually really good for us because that's at max. Trying to see if we can't get this to go. 12.5. We're gonna play this at 0, so it's 1-1. Just gonna try to get this on the green here. Gonna push into max, or push it back to max. And not really use a lot of over, just baby OP. Don't really need it. The wind's gonna carry it up. Clip the rough, clip the rough. Yep, perfect. That's fine. Right in the fringe, easy chip. In tour 5, there's a decent line driving short to the left second fairway. Driving short to the left, second. Oh, to the left of this big tree that he's aiming to the right of. Is that the fairway you're talking about, George? On tour 6, I think it is, right? Sequoia or tour 5, whichever one it is. That's the type of wind strength you need to be able to mash it over with an APOC 5. The drive. Right, on this hole. So are you talking, when you say second fairway, do you mean and you said the left one, were you talking about the one left of that tree? This one over here? Ooh. Great ball. Clipped. Oh, you clipped the rough going left and had a good sniper. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never really played on the left side on this hole. You can go down the left side on that fairway, and then you just have a longer shot. And I don't know. I prefer going the way I go, the right side, even in all like headwind and crosswind angles, and pretty much all wind angles, unless I'm trying to send it over. So we'll see if we're going to a shootout here. Oh, they hit perfect. Looks like a decent camera angle. Oh, just missed. Right, second shot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When I was playing Tour 6, I was just using a basic ball, and so yeah, I mean, you really can't reach sometimes. I'd always pack the big dog, which to be able to reach. Honestly, I meant to do a. Here I am talking about people don't really rematch, and I haven't even offered yet. You need to start doing that. Not even thinking. Just going with the automatic thought process that nobody's going to rematch. All right. Boccaccio number 5. So I'm going to use the Thor's hammer, I think. I'm going to use a nav. Yeah, I'm going to use a Thor's hammer nav. We're going to go full top, one right. 10% max. Let's go right around here. Okay. And let's push back into max. And don't really need overpower here, but I'm going to use a little bit. Baby overpower. Don't really need it because I think I have enough topspin to get it up. Oh, I don't. Okay, I need more overpower there. Oops. That's a mistake shot. Yeah. You better win the hole with a big dog in the bag for shootouts. Yes, amen to that. You're absolutely right. So, I'm trying to think what I should have done a little different there. Probably could use a little bit more overpower. I was trying not to fly it in the bunker or anything like that by going too much. So I just used baby overpower, but didn't need to. I mean, I could have used an APOC as well, but we're in the same boat. So now the probability of making the next one is pretty low, but we're going to give it a go anyway, of course. So that's max. So mid is around there. Let's go with around All right, I'm going to try around 75% club. We'll see how this comes in. 10% elevation. Although, let me see. Yeah, 10. We're going to go 10. No.
I didn't get that.
No.
Could you try again?
What the heck? Siri, stop.
Interesting question.
I just had to hit that panic there. Panic there. Just try to get it. That was. Oh, hey, Ray. Thank you so much for coming in. The master of multiple names. No, not in a tournament, but it did happen to me in tour play. I was playing. I said, I used Terry's name and it thought I was saying that. I don't know what I said that created that command. I need to turn that off somehow. That was fortunately I had a lot of time when I was setting up that shot, so um, that was, but I definitely rushed it there at the end, just trying to get it off. So what the heck, man? All right, question for everybody here that's watching. Has anybody seen the Coming to America 2 that just came out yesterday on Amazon Prime? Do you have Amazon Prime? And if so, did you watch the movie? If you were a fan of the original, did you watch the sequel? The original came out in the 80s, classic comedy film. Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, the great James Earl Jones was in it. Fantastic movie. But have you seen the sequel? And if you have, what did you think of it? Was it good, or what? I was kind of looking forward to watching it. Okay, so we got this one again. Here I'm going to go with a Goliath shot. It's 3 mark. Blue ring on the rough. And I'm going to go no side spin, but I'm going to go about 0.3. We're going to go 20% max, which is 6.6 rings. And not going to go with any curl here. But could go with curl. Could go with some left curl here. Beautiful. I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, I'll do that. Hey Siri, voice controls off.
You will need to set up voice control and settings app before you can start using it.
Thank you, George, for the comment on the shot. Thank you for the good shot. Appreciate it. We'll see if it holds up. You never know. Hole in one on this one is not uncommon. Yep, this one's going to be closer. Very nice shot from our opponent. Very nice shot. But I will say that the shot that I hit will win probably 75% of the time. But just unlucky there. Ran into a good one. All right. So Oh, we just played this hole. Literally just played it. So instant. Let's see if we can't fix what we messed up last time. Depending on what the wind angle is here. That one, this wind angle I don't really like actually for this shot. So we're gonna go. That's min. Set up a little bit higher. Just gonna do one left, three top. Gonna go 10% here on the right at around min distance, a little bit higher up. So I'm gonna give it an extra 0.3 or so. So I'm gonna go about 3.9 rings. Not quite at the min line. Ah, great right ball. Not a big deal. Got more room out there, but just trying to get past the shadow here. Going to be further back though because we're further to the right. You want to be closer to the rough line there, but yeah, I just didn't like that wind angle, crosswind angle, trying to go over the rough toward the green there. Our opponent looks like he has a slight, very minimal tailwind angle here. Very minimal, mainly another cross, but we'll see. I could have done this shot too, but we'll see how this comes in for them. It does require a full overpower shot, so there's a huge advantage too, like if you can put it up there, you know. But I just didn't think I had enough, which kind of shows it. I mean, they hit a great ball too, so and they have an Apox 6 with more top, but Thor's hammer I don't think would have made it. Has less power. All right, so we're gonna go 20% here. And I'm going to go max numbers, even though I'm not set up at the max line, because we are going to be adjusting there. And I am going to. We're going to go through the hole a little bit. Don't think it needs to be, but we're going to do max numbers here. So that's 10 rings and then 3.7. Right around there. Went a little too far. All right, there. So perfect. And a great left. So that's going to miss. Perfect. I had a better chance there. But I don't know if that would have won anyway. Tough shot to make. So let's. So. But anyway, has anybody seen Coming to America 2 yet? If you have, please comment. Let me know what you thought of the movie. Or if it's even something you're even interested in. Don't know. I just watched the WandaVision finale yesterday, and thought it was really awesome. We just have to wait another year because of the pandemic to push the filming schedule back for a lot of the Marvel movies. So supposed to lead into the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie, but WandaVision anyway was supposed to end, and then the next thing you were going to see would be the Doctor Strange movie this summer, but filming got pushed back, so we've got to wait a whole another year. Oh, hey Ashley, thank you so much for the good luck. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Ah, that must be the non-perfect putt challenge our opponent did there. All right, let's see what we got here. Wow, we keep playing the same shootout hole. Interesting. All right, so this one I'm going to do a 10% max shot with our sniper, and I'm going to try to actually use the right curl this time. So need around outside right circle. You want to either do 3/4 of a ball if you want to go that far. This wind is kind of on the lower end, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to do 10% max. This is a nice shot, too. This is a very nice shot from our opponent. So, going to be a tough one to beat. All right, so we want to set our spins first. So we're going to go full back, full right to start with. And we're just looking for, kind of looking for the spot here. We're going to, maybe a little bit higher up, I don't know. Yep, right there. And then we're going to reduce our spins from that to around 5 back. That is 5, right? Yep. And then 6.2 is 6.7 rings. 10% max. And I'm going to go outside right circle here this time. Let's see if I needed more curl or not. Last time we needed more curl. This time, nope. But that's not going to win. So, not bad though. I mean, that's a good shot on this hole, I think. I feel like. It's not good enough though. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. Holy cow. Wow, that is that is unbelievable. I will give this person a rematch. No, they don't want it. Wow. Got lucky there. So if you haven't checked out KK, KNB on YouTube is the channel name. Forget the exact link, but if somebody has it, please post it. She has a great tutorial video and guide available for Tour 10 shootout notes on how to win Tour 10 shootouts with Power 1 balls, and I highly suggest doing it. You can obviously make your own tweaks. I have myself tweaked certain things here and there, but for them, I mean, you don't really need to either. I mean, a lot of the shots are just they're just so good. But watching the videos definitely helps on how to set things up. So yeah, that was lucky. It's the guy who slices every shot, including putts. Yeah, I did. I have seen him stream I didn't know he sliced putts as well, but I have seen him slice like everything. Slice club type action. I mean, it's pretty incredible, you know. All right, so we do have a Nordic Fjords now, which will help you for the upcoming tournament, maybe. But we're going from the second tee, so, and we have a tailwind. So I'm going to switch to a Titan, and I'm going to switch to my, whoops, and I even get the right bag here. Switch to the APOC. So power 3 ball, APOC, 5.8 win. Gonna go 4 top. Might be too much, I don't know. Go right there, 10% max. I'm 5.8, kind of pushing the max. Go full overpower here. A little bit of right curl. Get perfect. See how this comes in. No, not enough curl. Not enough curl. Sit. Not enough curl right. Need more curl. Need like triangle curl there. I barely gave it much curl, so need a little bit more. If you had your wish, crosswinds would be eliminated. George, yes. Thanks for the nice shot, by the way, Ashley. if I didn't say that already. And George as well. Thank you. Yeah, crosswinds can be challenging. Yeah, Nordic Fjords. Yeah, crosswinds are they're always tricky, you know, trying to get the right adjustment on it. This does not look like a good camera angle, but wow, that came in okay. All right then. The camera angles can really like tell you what's going to happen, but sometimes they fake you out like that. All right, so this is the Endbringer School Rule from Jared A. So we're at max distance, 20% elevation is what we're using. We're not quite at mid. I'm going to go 40% slider, I think. We are going downhill, so could add some here. We're gonna see how this comes in. I don't know. 4.8 rings, no spin. Just get the ball guy through the hole. And hit perfect and see. There we go. Thank you, Jared A, for that wonderful video on how to use a wedge. Ashley says you wanted the hole in a tournament the other day. Thanks for the boom, Ashley. Yeah. Well, I think at this point you should just, you know, for the next 18 hole tournament, just you know, wish, say it out loud what you want, and apparently Playdemic is listening somewhere, so they'll put it together for you. Or you might want to check your phones, make sure they're not tapped by Playdemic listening in. So not an easy shot from our opponent either, from where they're at, and the Rapier 9 with despite having all that topspin. It's this chip is a kind of a tricky chip from this side of the green. Just kind of bounces weird, and a great ball. It might help actually. Oh, never mind. So here we go. Does everybody plan on playing the mini? I personally may play the mini on one account, and it would just be this one where I would go play master and primarily use basic balls. We'll give our opponent a rematch. Why not? Why not? Nordic number 5. Ah, the par 5 that I really don't like. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so this one we're gonna try to use a so this is an interesting wind angle. We're gonna try to use I was gonna say a power 1 ball. This is an interesting wind angle because you can use an APOC like this, especially an APOC 6 with all the topspin, and you can try to blast it over on the other side of the fairway and leave yourself a better shot. Our opponent's doing that. They're using an ox ball. Could already tell it being a 4.24, and the color under the pixel. So, oh, now they're using a P5 ball. This is the Boreal ball, right? So yeah, you can you're gonna go to master as well for the mini, Ashley. Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely a shot you can do. I am not going to use a power ball. I'm just not going to use a power ball or a wind ball, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not going to rematch his opponent because I don't rematch people that use those types. So let's switch. I mean that's like the most I'll use. But I'm going to use a nav. We're going to go 8%, 8.7 I should say. I'm going to use Thor's hammer. I want the although APOC is the easier shot to hit because you do need the curl. Eight 8.7 is 5.5. Gonna try to do a double bounce over here. Go full curl. It hit perfect. But I think I needed a great left here anyway. Trying to double bounce it over. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that came in nice. No overpower, no push up, nothing. Perfect. We'll take that. So that came close to the bunker too. Massive wind effect off that first bounce, as you saw with the top spin, and it being a tailwind. So fortunately, it was a low enough wind, being 8.7. Never saw the shot my opponent did, George. Is that what you're talking about? And yes, there has been a lot of repetition from the tournament courses. I mean, how many times have we had Nordic now in different tournaments? Not all the holes, of course, like they're giving us for the mini, but um, I personally don't play minis that much because I don't like the ROI, the return on investment that you get. I mean, obviously the 18 hole tournaments, the ROIs aren't fantastic either. They've really beefed up the rewards lately, starting with the Winter Major, which was nice to sort of help because you do put a lot of time into it, but during tournament weeks. But the minis itself, like I don't know, I just wasn't a huge fan. And like right there, I mean, not much of an advantage there, in my opinion, of going for it if you're not, when you're that far off. Uh, just gonna try to get it on the green here somehow, some way. 10-2. Gonna give it about 5 or 6 rings of overpower. Did hit perfect, so we'll see how this comes in. I played it at plus 10 max numbers. Just trying to get it up on the green somewhere. Oh no! Oh no! No! Come on! Oh, so unfair. Oh. Well, we do have an advantage, I feel like, because they have a power 5 ball going into a shootout hole, which is going to be really tough. Well, it's not. I guess it's not that huge an advantage. Depends on what shootout hole we have. But that almost went in. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I have dropped this Alba shot one time, and it was with a great ball. So complete luck. But that's it. But yeah, George, yes. If you have a strong enough tailwind and you have a high level APOC, you can definitely do it. We get to go first. Let me pay attention. I hate this hole with a passion. So, I'm gonna play this shot here. Actually, I don't really like it at all, but I'm gonna play it anyway. I'm gonna go 30 max. So I don't have a lot of right spin either. So we're gonna go 10 rings, and we're gonna go 15, 7-ish. A little bit of overpower. I gave it baby right curl too. I don't know if I needed any curl to the right. No. Come on down. Come on down. All right. Well, I'll take that. 2.1, 2.01. I'll take that on this hole. Yeah, George. Yep, he went the long way. I went short. I almost dropped the Alba. He wasn't even close. But this is actually where having a power 5 ball can actually benefit you a little bit. In that he won't have to be pushing an overpower with this shot. But we'll see. We'll see what my opponent does here. Their shot. You're just trying to get it up onto the up into the rough area there, so it kicks back down, and you get more of a. I came up short on the hill, so I didn't get much of a kick. and he didn't get all the way up. He had too much backspin on it. So winner, winner. We took two from them, and they just used a Powerball. I'm not going to rematch for a third one. I'll let them off the hook. Give me 1 second. I need to use the restroom real quick. So let me. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, everyone. Okay. All right. I'm sorry about that. So we're back. Let's keep going. Has anybody played their weekend round yet, or tried to play their weekend round? Or are you still waiting till later in the day or tomorrow? Okay, so Nordic Fjords number 8 is what we get. Upcoming one. Make sure you can hear me. Okay. This one. All right. So let's go with APOC. Let's go with a. Let's go with a. Let's go with a. Let's go with a katana. I'm gonna go with a backspin shot here. I'm gonna see if this works. I don't know. We'll find out, right? I'm trying something new here. Don't know if it's gonna work. And I hit great left. Ay ay ay. Oh, it did work. Beautiful. Less backspin next time. Okay. Look at that. So that was something I was just trying on the fly with a tailwind angle. using a katana and an APOC 5 from the second tee. So that works. Although a P3 ball would have worked too, just less top. So opponent's doing the same thing, it looks like, but with topspin. So, but less overpower. But with topspin, I don't know if. I mean, I use backspin, so we'll see. That's too much. Too much. Too much top. It's 2.5. Maybe 2.5 back would have been great. Would have been better. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not sure. Is my mic working? Just making sure. I had muted it, so I'm just making sure that it's still working. Oh, nicely done. Wow, great ball went in. Okay. Well, we're going to shootout. Ah, this one, we just played it. Great. Let's see what we get here for a wind angle. Tailwind. I'm going to go right side here. Got to learn how to make this at some point. 15 max. Now, why does that end up that far to the right? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. That still wouldn't matter, though. It's only 0.3 difference, and that's just. I don't understand that. Well, it's going to be a loss because that's too far away. If I gave it left curl, the thing's going to curl away from the hole and be further to the left. I mean, I just don't understand why it's so far. Ashley, are you still here? Yeah, it's way better. Way closer. We could have been a lot closer too. We would have had this in the bag. That would have been an easy win too. I don't get that. A great chip from our opponent though. All right, we're gonna use okay, thanks George, appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna use a Thor's hammer here with a P1 ball navigator. I'm gonna go one left and guesstimate on the top spin. We're just looking to go past the shadow, the last shadow on the fairway on the left, the shadow on the left hand side. Just trying to go past that, and closer you are to the left rough without going in the rough, you're better off at for the second shot, just like our opponent did. Yeah, that's like primo position right there. Exactly where you want to be. We'll try to do the same. Switch to a nav. About 6 top. Blue ring there. And 5.5 rings. Left curl. I think that one's going to be further. That's going to be further to the right. Yep. But just want to go past the shadow like that. It's fine. Not bad. I'm going to play this next one at 0. Or, I'm sorry, 5%. Yeah. Going to play this at 5%. 5% slider. Ooh, and this beautiful wind to go right where our opponent is. I think we're high enough up too where we can. I mean, we're definitely far enough, but I think even if we're a little further right, I think we still can have that landing spot. This is a tricky one too. Is for hitting perfect. It seems like this hole you always. I don't know if it's called a force grade or what, but I always typically you always typically do that. But we're gonna try our best to hit perfect. Our opponent just hit great, you know. So I'm gonna go 5% here at the slider, whichever it is, club distance. Yeah, we can go here. We got the tailwind angle. Gonna favor the right edge of the cup. There. We have 14 rings, so let's do 7 at a time. Easy math. 7, and it's another 7 ish. Gotta hit perfect now. Hey, we got a perfect on this one. Let's see if it's the right adjustment. That's it. Oh, needed a little bit more. Needed a little bit more offset on the right edge. A little too much. That was a good shot, though. I'll take that. It's not bad. Good effort, anyway. Just a little unlucky. All right. I think this will be my last game we've been playing for, not of the stream, but the last game on this account. I'm going to switch accounts. We've been playing a little over an hour on this one. We've been grinding a bit. So, this will be the last one. Win, lose or draw. Be the last one. I mean, how many times in a row are we going to get the same shootout hole? Right? This is the third straight shootout hole we've gotten. So this one is 35 max with a Goliath. And we're going to try to get this right. I'm not sure, though. Sit up there. One right. 2.8 back. 35 max is 9.6. Half a ball curl right. Oh, that's disastrous. That's not going to make it. Ay, 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 great ball. Ay, ay, ay. And my phone is going off right when I'm hitting, which is always fun. I flinched a little bit there, but I got to be better at concentrating. No excuses. Terrible shot. I'll get that back next time. So we're going to switch accounts. We're going to go over to the Goldfinger account, which is my my alternate account that I play pro on for now till I get my APOC on that account up a little bit. Then I'll move it over to expert. But for now, that's what we're doing. So probably could have just forfeited this one because pretty much guaranteed loss after you hit it in the bunker like that. Rough. You go in the rough or bunker. You know, just not a good shot at all. Can't hit great right there, especially with a Goliath. It's just not the right thing. So okay, so that was fun. Hopefully you learned a little bit watching some Tour 10. Yeah, that was just it is a tough hole, but you know, I think next time I'm actually gonna try a sand bump out. I just need to do it, you know. So hang on 1 second. Let me switch accounts. Let me switch accounts, and we'll play a little more. All right, so we're back. Let's play a little bit on this account for not too much. Oh, we're getting closer to that. Next level on the rough cutter. Good deal. Oh, there's a boom. Thor's hammer getting 2 of those. 95 away from Thor's hammer 6 is amazing. Can't wait to see what that thing does at 7 and 8. Okay, so we are playing Tour 9 on this account now. We just moved it up. So we're using Quasars. Let me make sure my bags are set. Extra mile 8. No, these are not set up at all. Okay, big topper for one of the holes. Right. Thor's hammer and cat. Let's do a Thor's hammer and sniper bag. That would be good. Do I need a quarterback bag? That's the question. I'm trying to think on the holes on Tour 9 if there's any quarterback drives. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Let me think. Are there any quarterback drives? No, 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 no. So none on Sharuba. Don't see any on Milano. None on Milano, of course. None on Glen Monarch. No. Okay, so I don't need a quarterback bag. So let's set up a extra mile. Let's see, we got let's get the Goliath out of the bag. Let's set a. What's better? Cat's barely. so close to level 8. Then let's leave the cat in the bag, and we'll go with extra mile there. So okay, so EM, sniper, all the way, long iron through sandwich are all the same. So we're just changing out the driver and wood combo. So extra mile, sniper, EM, cat, Thor's hammer, sniper, Thor's hammer, cat, and then a big topper, sniper bag. Okay. All right, I think that's good to go. Let's try some Tour 9 out. Try to remember how to play these holes. We just started it the other night. Got up to 301 trophies before we called it a night. So let's see where we can go with it now. Going to use the extra mile here. It's got more power than Thor's hammer for this particular par 5 hole. Katana is definitely enough. We're going to use a Quasar. We got tailwind, or it's a crosswind, but it's got some tail to it, so that'll be helpful. See how we do on this one. Hey, Michael, thank you so much for the good luck. We just finished playing some Tour 10. We were doing pretty well on it. I forgot what we even finished with, but here we go. So push up about 4 rings, more or less. And if you want to help with adjustments on this one, feel free to shout them out in the chat. Because, okay, we can go about 2 rings over power here. Perfect. Yeah, this is going to be beautiful. Love it. Good drive. Good starting point. Yeah, feel free to type it into the chat if you have any adjustments on some of these shots. I trying to remember how to play all these because it's been a while since I was on Tour 9 with my main account. Been playing Tour 10 for quite a while now. So moving this up the other night, it was kind of tricky, but consistency obviously matters. So I'm just going to play to the right, but try to go before. I'm going to try to bounce it from the fairway we're on and go over the rough and then leave it before the bunker. I'm not going to try to do this. I just don't see the benefit of that at all. I mean, even if you get it over the, it's such a risky shot trying to wedge it into that little area. So I'm going to go 10% at max. And I'm not going to give it any top spin at all. We have so much. Find a good landing spot here. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let's see how this comes in. 11-4 is 6 and about 5.4 rings. Yeah, perfect. No need to top spin or nothing. So this third shot, how does everybody play this one? Because you got mixed results. I'm thinking could do a rough bump, but I don't know. Might end up doing something else. Could play it at 5, maybe 10%, 0. I'm not sure. We're gonna go with a Hornet though. That's what we're gonna have, I think. But if I have a min Grizzly, I think I might do that. And play it at minus elevation. We're gonna figure this out on the fly, everyone. I don't really know what it plays here. That's let's go max numbers with the Hornet. I'm gonna go 11.8 rings. And play it at 5%. See how this comes in. Let's see if we get lucky here. Did hit perfect. See if the adjustment's right. Get up. Ah, short in line. Short in line. Maybe that might have burned the left edge though from that angle. Yeah. Good effort. Okay, no big deal. I have notes here for when I used to play Tour 9 shootout holes. I never threw them away, so we're gonna see what we get. And always try to set your slider in advance to 75% with a P1 ball, just in case there's a certain hole on the shootouts. I remember it's a Milano hole that is 75% club, using plus 10 for a rough bump shot, which you would do in all winds unless you had a really high headwind. Then you would do a bounce over, which plays at medium distance. But I always set my slider at 75 to start with, and then change it according to the hole that we would get. Like this hole does not require that. This hole, if I remember, is going to be 25% max. And we're first up, so that's great. Don't even know what I'm doing here. All right, so we're going to go red ring by the rough. I'm going to offset it slightly right edge. And we're going to go hello. I'm not going to use any spin, but top spin might be needed here. It hit perfect. We're going to see. I didn't use any spin on it. No top spin, nothing. Oh, that's way left. That's good speed control, though. I will take that. So no spin needed there on a crosswind. And that came in pretty decent. Just needed to offset a little bit further to the right. I did 25% max, P1 numbers, 11.2 rings. You end up a yard away, but this is also a hole that you can make a hole in one on and get pretty close to the hole. So we might be in trouble here. Then again, I don't know. Our opponent is kind of eyeballing it there. P2. And they hit great left, but they also use right curl and They're a little too far though. Yeah, they used great left with a right curl and right spin, and it didn't bring it back at all. All right, well, that's one down. So we're learning here. We'll do a rematch. Ask. Nope. Okay. Not going to spend an exorbitant amount of time. I don't have playing, so probably give it another half hour or so, maybe. Just trying to play for a couple hours today, I think. Michael, how did your rounds end up? Let me know how many accounts you have going on into the weekend round. I did see you play your rookie on Airlock stream, so kind of curious about that. Okay. So Ooh, a headwind. Eesh. So if this was a tailwind, I would use this is the big topper hole. This is the reason why I have a big topper in my bag. One of my bags anyway. But you would aim it on the first landing fairway pad before the bunker down the center, and you would just adjust plus 10 max numbers and hope for the best. Hit perfect, full top spin, no side spin, and you'll go right through the fairway or right through the rough and be okay. But I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to go to the right side, and we're going to use a extra mile at 10% with a quasar. Maybe use a nav. Barely got any of these left. Better reduce this wind down. That wind should gobble it up. So we'll see. Tougher shot here, of course. A little bit of OP. Minor gray left. See if it hurts us. See if we have enough. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. That's exactly where you want to be. You want to be right by the bunker there. This should leave us with a 20% at club Hornet shot. It's like the guys who turn their screens so your opponent puts curl, counterspin, and hit good, all just so you gain no info. Yeah, I mean, I already played, so it does. I mean, it's not like there's any info I'm going to gain from that anyway. Like, I mean, I already played my shot, so it's not like I can go off of anything, and I'm just doing you know, so yeah, generally, yeah. So here we go. Let's see what this is going to do. We don't have the side spin either for this. I'm going to call it around medium distance. Big glitch roll there. Want to avoid that at all costs. Okay. Yeah, definitely want to avoid that at all costs. So we're going to go 20% mid distance. We'll go just short of the hole, I think. See if that's enough to roll it through. Did hit perfect. We'll find out if this is good or not. Nope. It's going to be short. Needed more topspin. Need to go to the hole there. Okay. Good to know for next time. Good to know for next time. I'm gonna go refill my water real quick after this hole, so just give me a couple seconds after this hole. Okay. We have the same hole as we had last time, so 25% max with a P1 ball. Similar wind angle. I'm not gonna do. It is hurting us a little bit, but I'm not gonna do any topspin. So red ring by the rough. I'm going to offset more because we missed left last time. So I'm going to go down this dark row square here. And we're doing 25% max, and we're doing 11.3. So we do have a slight headwind angle, so it might require that. But I'm still going to go without any spin here just to see how it comes in. So we're going to go 6.3 first. Then we're going to do 5. And we're going to try to hit perfect. We did. And we'll see how this comes in. That's still left. Still way left. And we offset that pretty good too. We went to the complete opposite side, so 1.75. And if you see, I mean, it came in with good speed too. So I'll be right back, though. I'm going to go fill up my water while my opponent's hitting. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys, for waiting. Back. Where am I from? I live in Florida. That's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. So we lost that one. No big deal. Okay. Tough one to lose, but didn't see our opponent shot at all. Milano number 8. This one, memory serves me correctly, is 10% off the tee. And we have tailwind, so we will. I'm gonna go off the bounce here. I'm trying to remember what the second shot is. Anybody know? Let's see. 0, right? Yeah, 0%. Get there. Oh, looks like a power hook here, huh? No? Okay. Interesting. Can go this way. Down the right. That's a safer option for sure. As long as you don't go too far. That's pretty interesting angle from there. I think we're gonna go down the left here though. -5. Okay, you play -5. Okay, is that what it plays? Let's try a katana out for size. Just trying to get that. We need what, like 3? We need 3 rings of overpower, or three extra rings. 10%. So 3.5. Let's try it. Let's try. Why not? Right. So only need 3 rings. And it's only around 2. Give it left curl, a little bit of overpower. Hit perfect. And pray. We want the second bounce to land in the rough. That's not. That's too far. Sit, 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 sit. Nope. Too much. I gave it all the top spin. So I did not need the overpower, the slight baby overpower that I gave it. I gave it about a ring overpower. Didn't need that, so only needed around 2 ring push-ups, so that was my mistake. And now we're going to have a tricky shot with Nirvana from short range. Or not short range, but it'd be kind of an interesting shot. You have a vacation place near Disney. Okay, that's great. What? Let's see. Yeah, Central Florida. So whereabouts? Like, are you actually next to Disney, or some of the area there? Orlando's really great. It's a really great city. I mean, that's not exactly where Disney is, but it's right there anyway. All right. Well, we got a shot here. Stretch out to max. We're gonna go quarter club, I think, because we're not quite in range for the. I'm gonna try something here. As you see that ball guy going past. You don't want to do that, and it's very glitchy here. So just want it to be to the hole here, a little bit past. But the idea is not to go too far, otherwise you're gonna roll right off. I'm gonna go 1.4 rings here. Try to hit perfect. Which we did, and see if we adjusted right. Yep. Bingo. Bam. Love it. That was a nice one. I actually played that 1-0 from the rough, so -5 from the fairway probably is what you were saying, George. 7 miles from Disney. Okay, great. That's perfect. And our opponent does not want a rematch. What is my daily challenge is to rematch an opponent. I'm wondering if I should change it. Oh, and I meant to thank you for the boom, by the way, George. I meant to get the daily challenge on the other account, so I'll have to remind myself to do that next time. All right, let's go again. Tour 9 action. For Holey Moley. We're grinding here. We're grinding. All right, Charuba number 1. I love this hole for what you can do with if we get the right wind angle here. Let's see. Not really, but I'm going to try it anyway. So, Quasar, 9.2 wind, 10%. I'm going to go full top, full left. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to try it here. Not the right wind angle for this at all, because this is going to be hurting it. But we're going to try it. Full overpower shot. Full curl left. Full top. Hit perfect. We're going to see. We have enough? Well, we clipped the rough, so wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to hit it further down. That's unfortunate. But not the right wind angle for that. The better play in any sort of headwind is just to go down the right side like this, and you don't really need to use overpower. I've made the mistake of using overpower a lot, where you don't actually hit perfect. If you do, like our opponent did, it's fine. P2 ball would have been better there, or P3. I could have had enough to get over, but I'm just trying to use P1 balls for the most part. You can't go all the way up like this with overpower and a headwind or slight headwind angle. It's fine. Obviously, there's multiple ways to play every hole, but I like playing it from this side because I am trying to find. There is a nice. We don't really see it here. There is a very nice glitch spot in this green, that you can use to find it right to the hole, which we're not really getting, but I'm anticipating it. So we're gonna play a little bit of backspin. I'm gonna play this -15 at max numbers. It was a beautiful shot that I once had in a tournament where I could not miss as long as I was hitting perfect. Ah, great left. That's gonna not be anywhere close to it. That's unfortunate. Yep, too much. So, that really jumped too. I was way off. I like that a lot better. But yeah, the idea is to be closer up, and then if you have like a headwind or something, I mean, it's just a beautiful straight line that it's very glitchy green, and you sort of get that glitch roll, and you just have your ball guy going to the hole. I mean, and you hit perfect after adjustment. I mean, I dropped it. I think I dropped it six times in a row on this account and my other account, playing whatever tournament that was. Uh, Maybe 8 times in a row, whatever it was. I made it a lot, um, but that's all right. So let's go to set up for a shootout. Again, you need a. I like to set my app. I use Notebook. I like to set the slider at 75%, just in case we get the Milano shootout hole that requires 75% of club. If you have a P1 or P2 ball equipped for a rough bump, so this one does not require that, so we'll erase that, and we're going to play this at 20%. And this is a tricky one. I'm going to go 5 back, 2 right. Kind of a headwind angle here, so I'm going to have my second bounce a little bit high up. Maybe about just at the 2 squares there. I'm going to do 14 rings. I'm going to go max numbers here. I'm doing 10% actually. Let's do 20, 15.2. Let's try it. We're going to go with right curl. Half a ball maybe. Okay, perfect. Let's see what happens. Oh, it didn't catch the ridge. Oh, that's unfortunate. So the whole point of using the curl there was to get it to hit the ridge and roll back down, and that's a losing shot, but not bad. So didn't need the right curl there, or as much right curl. There's a nice little funnel line that you can get if you get high enough up there. So I either needed to be a little bit higher up, so a little bit less backspin, or higher up on the target. So you'll see our opponents using it right here. Well, not as good as us, or not as good as Wow, I think we still lost though, right? Too far away. Yeah, too far away. 334, not good enough. That's both shots are really poor for both me and my opponent. But he didn't have to do much after we were 334 away, and nobody wants to rematch. So bad shot. Just didn't need the curl there. Okay, no big deal. Got stuck up on the top there. Michael shot pretty bad in the opening. 25, 27, and 30 in rookie, and a 27 in expert. Yeah, I feel you. I had a decent round in pro, but my expert round started disastrous. I mean, I finished with a 28. I had to go. I recovered with a albatross on number 9 that got me going, and then I ended up shooting 15 on the back. So that saved a front 9 for me. Let's go 5 rings here. Do we need extra mile? Don't really need extra mile, do we? Let's go Thors. 6 rings. Okay. A little bit of overpower. Don't really need it though. All right. Did hit perfect. We'll see. See how this comes in. So, all right, not bad. Not bad. 357. Okay. Playing the rough bump at 0 if we get it. That's the idea here. Playing for a rough bump. Oh, money ball. P4. What is this? What ball is this? Looks pretty cool. Season 15. Okay. I like that. What's the OP? Stability +2. All right. Nice. I don't think it's really needed though on this hole, because it's a power. I mean, you can play with whatever you want, of course. But P4 does help get down there. It looks like, yeah, like with the headwind. Not a bad shot from where our opponent went either. So we're gonna try a. Hopefully, we're in decent range for this. I don't know. So 82% slider is what we're gonna do. We can get around to it. Around 6 rings. Just to the hole. So 6 rings. A little early. Little early. That's so bad. I would have loved to have seen what Perfect did there because we hit on the wrong side of the hill there. Perfect might have had a really good chance of going in, honestly. That's too bad. It's too bad. Just didn't hit on the wrong side of the rough there. Inconsistent bounce out. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Just rush too much sometimes. Oh well. Not a big deal. Let's just get the shootout down if we get there. If our opponent misses. Just a little early on the release back. I said timing usually gets thrown off, like when you're used to having a little more time to let it swing back and forth. Oof, close from our opponent. Good effort there. I'd like to get a rematch, get those tokens down. So I'd have to violate my policy of not trying to rematch people with with win balls or power balls or whatever. But all right, let's see. What do we got here for a shootout? Well, it's all right though, Michael. Did you get all those accounts through at least? And if you do, you can just crush the weekend round. That's the round that's important. You shoot bad in the opening round, but you make it through. It's better this way. All right, so this one is a rough bump that we're going to be doing, and we're in headwind, so we're going to do slight headwind, slight head cross. So I'm going to do 20% elevation. Also, a good resource for if you need Tour 9 help is GC Adrian. If you want to search him on YouTube, he's got good T9 school stuff going on. Very, very good resource to use. So that's what you don't want to do. So that's why I'm going to play this at 20%. We're going to see how that comes in. 7.7. So I'm going to go 4 back is all I'm going to use on this. Maybe 4. Let's go 4 and a little bit more. And we're going to go 20% medium distance. So 20% mid is 8.1. The goal is not to do what our opponent did, and also not to fly too far, or not to airmail it. We're going to go 8.1 rings. We did hit perfect. So playing 20%, that should be fine. Yep, good. So 4 top would have, or 4 back would have been perfect there. Actually, I did a little bit more, so that's good. It's a winner. Love it. So in a headwind, you need to do 20%. And if you have a crosswind, high wind, do 20% as well. Anything in the 11s or 12s. Oh, perfect. We get a rematch. And again, I normally wouldn't do that with someone using a Powerball, but we do need the to get this daily challenge done. So here we go. Perfect. We'll give a rematch. This hole's tailor made for an APOC 6 and a P4 ball. Really bomb it here. We're going to use a Quasar. And I'm going to use a Thor's Hammer, actually. I like Thor's Hammer, a little bounce over shot. Not a good camera angle there. Uh-oh. Opponent's in trouble. But this is also a 3-shot hole, so not really in trouble. Full top, full left. Could do a power slice here with this type of wind angle, but we're not going to. Red ring, kind of in the middle of the fairway there. We're going to go 5.3 rings. And we're going to go full curl left. No overpower needed. Oh, not a great right. That's in trouble. That's trouble. Oh, actually, it's not in trouble. I thought that was in trouble. Okay, well. Jump the gun there. The reverse jinx works again. If you haven't already and you're watching, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you like what you see, as well as hitting the bell to be notified of when I do go live. So this is an interesting shot here. I am going to lay this up because of that wind angle. Don't really like it. So gonna lay it back here. We're gonna go just 12.2 rings. So 10. Around 12.2. We're just gonna try to hit it down here in the fairway and lay it up in the center. Great right's okay, I think. Not a big deal. Yeah, great right was better than perfect, actually. So that's perfect. That's exactly where we want to be. And we're going to set this up for I believe it's, let me look. Let me make sure I got this right. Yep. So this typically plays -10 from both the right side, the right fairway and the left fairway attack. But where I'm going to play this at -5 at club. And we do have a beautiful wind angle to where we could set up right at min, which is going to be helpful. And then we're just going to spin the hole. Tough shot our opponent's trying to hit after miscue again, but that's shouldn't hurt too much, I don't think. Nope. Like I said, it's a 3-shot hole, so our opponent's sitting pretty for shootout, despite not hitting a great tee shot or second shot on the layup. It's a 3-shot hole for me. So trying to be at the min line, which we are, perfect. It's exactly what you want. Have the ball guide slightly. We're gonna have the ball guide through the hole there. And we're going to do 6.9 rings at -5. So 6.9 is there. See how this comes in. We hit perfect. Oh my gosh, what a slip. Well, that's not good. Look at that. Perfect might have been in the hole. Might have been in. Might have been in. Oh well. So we let our opponent right back into it. But yeah, like I said, it's a 3-shot hole. So doesn't matter how you get there. Ooh, they almost missed the putt too. Wow. No matter how you get there. All right. Okay, so this last one we messed up trying to figure this. Let's go, 8.4. We're going to go 20 max again. This time I'm not going to use the right curl that I used last time. So going to have that second bounce kind of high up again to offset that potential wind push. Let's go right here. I'm going to go 20%. Max numbers, so that's 9.9. Try to hit perfect. No curl this time. And try without curl and see what happens. Ha ha! Bam! That's wind effect for you. Start pushing down. I'll take it. A little hot, but we'll take it. Bam, bam, bam. So 2 right, and I went about 5 backspin there on that wind. Set up the ball guide. It was offset from the hole slightly on the right side, and we were having the second bounce basically on the first dark square short of the pin was where the second bounce was. So ball guy was looking like it was way through the hole. I'm curious to see what would have happened if I had not adjusted properly. It's 20% max too. So there you go. Mm. And I will not take 3 from this player. I'll just call it at that. All right. Let's. I'm gonna call it there. I've been going for a couple hours. I need to eat some lunch, late lunch. But let me just show you real quick. We'll close this out, and I'm going to show you how to get these daily challenges that require you to use a specific club, how to do it without risking any of your bankroll in tour play or using it in a tournament hole when you don't really want to. First step is to switch our ball to a basic so you're not wasting balls that way. Go to the club that you need. It is a wedge. The skewer is what we need to switch out our end bringer with, which we do not want to use in whatever bag it is. Okay. Let me just make sure it is a skewer. Yep, skewer. Okay, that's what we need to do. Go to play golf. Go to the practice arena of the tournament. Okay, most people have been complaining about the practice arena because it doesn't really set you up for anything. We have 69 practice tokens. They're just accruing there. Let's go to rookie because we'll have the lowest win. Doesn't matter. Find the first par 3 that you can or the right hole to play. Par 3 holes will be the shortest that'll take. Hit the practice for that and see how long it takes before you find a matchup, but you will. And then we are going to tee off with the club that we need. Doesn't matter what you do because we're not really using this for practice anyway because the wind angle might not actually be the same. So this is what you want to do to complete your daily challenge without having to go into tour play with that club. This can be done during tournament weeks when the practice arena is open for that tournament. We have a mini coming up, so on this week, you'll also have, after the tournament ends, if you have one of those daily challenges, you can use it for any of the Nordic Fjord holes that'll pop up because it's a mini. So we get to tee off first. Again, we have a basic ball. We're going to just tee off with our skewer because it does not matter, right? Does not matter what we're doing here. Doesn't even matter that I hit perfect. Didn't really need to do that. Doesn't matter. Tee off with our skewer. Boom. That daily challenge has been completed because it's all it said was for us to hit, play one game using the skewer. So we got it done. Now let's hope our opponent drops this shot so that the hole ends quickly. We can move on to the next thing. But that works. It's a little tip to use that I figured out and will help you. So that way you're not using any of the coins that you built up, the bankroll, or wasting a game on tour trying to use a club that you typically might not use. Now, if it's a club that you're typically using anyway, like an extra mile on a lower level account, APOC, Thor's Hammer, asking you to use the Cataclysm or something, doesn't really matter because, it doesn't matter, All right, what do we got here? I'm going to try to dunk it. It doesn't matter anyway. But let's try to do try to dunk this shot for practice, right? Let's go 1-1. See what happens, right? Let's see if we adjusted that right or not. Nope. So we missed that left. Okay, no big deal. It's all practice, right? So you're not risking anything by playing this. You can try different shots, of course, but the main thing, the reason that we did this is because we're just trying to, and we're doing it on a par 3 hole so that the hole will go faster. Our opponent will make that, they win, and as you'll notice, as it comes up as to who won the hole, whatever, doesn't really matter. Right there, speared, collect. We just completed it. So we're going to exit out of the practice arena. We're going to go to the home screen here, go back to our rewards, and look, we just played one game having used the skewer, collect our 30 tokens, and complete the daily challenge, and then wait until the next one pops in. So that's how you do that. That is a very easy tip. Oh, hey, Tink Tink. Thank you so much for the good luck. We're just ending the stream now. We're just playing some Tour 9 or Tour 10 to start with, and some Tour 9 we just finished on the alt here. We end with a couple game win streak, and how many trophies have we gotten out of this? All right, so we're getting closer to halfway. And then the important thing, too, of course, is after you complete that club that they needed the daily challenge, go back into your bag and change it back out so you're not, whoops. And you can change the ball, too, so that way you're not caught off guard when you decide to go back and play Tour Play. So anyway, really appreciate everybody coming in. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up on the way out if you like the stream. And if you want to be notified of when I do go live, make sure to hit the bell for the notifications. So really appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks so much for taking a couple hours out of your Saturday and having some fun here on the stream as we played a little bit of tour play for the Holey Moley grind. As you see, real quick, we are holding firm right now at first place in Master 1. We've got some pretty decent lead as we head into the weekend rounds here. We have my 2 accounts here on top, but we have a lot of people trying here. This is also the home of Bryski. So if you do follow him, this is the clan that we're in, and we're always looking to add more players that want to help us grind it and build it up. We started up at the bottom, and we've gotten up to Master 1, and now we're moving up to Master 2 after this season, and need some more help to get it up for eventual pushes up. That's the plan anyway. So once again, thanks again, everyone, and until next time, I will catch you all on the flip side. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.